It's quite possible that you possess a deck of playing cards, or maybe two, or even three or more. I personally have two decks of playing cards, and a fair amount of cards of other types too. To keep it simple, let's assume this deck is just another deck of playing cards. If I would go with those three decks to Thailand, I could get fined, arrested and imprisoned for years. Let's talk about this peculiar rule. Thailand is a Southeast Asian monarchy with a gorgeous food, wonderful nature and long history. The currently reigning dynasty of Chakri, founded by King Rama I, rules Thailand since 1782. Back then, the country was called Siam, and it was renamed to Thailand in 1939. Huh, no one likes that here, I guess. Anyway, at the turn of the 18th and 19th century, Siamese spent a lot of time on various local gambling activities, including cockfights, bullfights and boat races. The kingdom was reluctant to develop foreign relations, especially with Westerners, who usually turned out to be colonists. That was the politics of Kings Rama I and Rama II, but it changed with their successor, Rama III. And let me digress here for a moment. If you think that naming Thai kings is easy because, well, it all looks like it, then it's a classical example of yes, but. To explain this naming system properly, I would need another episode, so let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. Going back to Rama III, he was the king who engaged in opening Siamese kingdom to Western countries more than his predecessors. It resulted, inter alia, in an influx of brand new gambling games. The king himself, along with his government, not only allowed gambling dens to legally exist, but were also promoted as a source of revenue. The result was... Since then, the tide has been turned. Siam and Thailand were a subject of only stricter gambling bans. In 1917, King Rama VI got rid of the rest of remaining legal dens. In 1935, King Rama VII and the government issued a gambling act that is valid since then. The act prohibits all types of gambling and many activities that are usually not seen as such. For example, Thai people can't even organize local game tournaments with a small fee paid by participants in order to create a prize pool. There are only two official gambling exceptions in the country: the National Thai Lottery and horse racing betting. The Gambling Act from 1935 is also seen as a foundation for a smaller, additional law introduced in 1943 called simply Playing Cards Act. Its introduction made Excise Department the only legal issuer of playing cards in Thailand. Playing Cards Act consists of 19 sections, and most intriguing are sections 8 and 14 bis. Section 8 states as follows: no person shall possess more than 120 playing cards or sell playing cards irrespective of their quantity unless those playing cards have been produced by or have been stamped with the seal of the Excise Department. Section 14 bis informs about the penalty for rules infringement. Whoever violates Section 6, 8 or 9 shall be liable to imprisonment for a term of not exceeding 3 years. Of course, some laws are official only and are not executed by authorities, but this is not the case. In 2016, a group of 32 foreign elderly bridge players were arrested by police in Pattaya, the city southeast from Bangkok. Although they weren't playing for money, they were accused of possessing a number of playing cards exceeding the limit of 120. After 12 hours, bridge players were released on bail. In addition to all of this mess, the police called the president of Thailand's bridge league in order for him to explain to policemen the rules of playing this card game. Although the Thai anti-gambling rules are insanely strict, the country today is full of illegal casinos, bookmakers and betting sites. Despite gambling being in a straight contradiction with Buddhism, it still remains a big part of Thai life. If you are mainly driven by curiosity like me, then an episode about Icelandic horses being banned from returning to their country may sound like a good idea. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a nice day.